show you a look using this palette, the Huda Beauty Nude, and I'm going to show you a purple look. Here's the colors. Love this palette. Love Huda Beauty. You can do so many looks with this. Today we're going to do a purple look. I've done most of my face makeup, so we're just going to focus on the eyes today. And yeah, I'm just feeling a little purple today. Got the background, just so you're familiar with the eye. We've got the lid, the crease. It's right where your fold is, right up under that bone. Anyways, and above the crease. We're not talking about up to your eyebrow, but just, you know, above the crease is right there. So, of course, this is your inner, outer, center. So for this look, we're gonna use 3 shades and a glitter or a shimmer. So that means I've got 3 brushes, and then I've got this big blending brush. Make sure you wanna blend. We want it to be like a gradient effect, or, you know, like blend seamlessly into your skin and not be such a like harsh line. Nobody wants that. We're gonna start with this light purple shade. My preference is to go lightest to darkest, and I just feel like it blends better, but it's your choice. So this is the lightest shade. Did I really just dig my... We're gonna put this shade in the crease and blend upward. You can do windshield wiper motions, or you can do little circular effects, or you can do both, and that's what I do. Sometimes it depends on the color. I like to just pat it down first and start blending. And because of my eye shape and my prominent eyebrow bones, like some people, you know, could just do right here, but I've got to bring mine above that a little bit or it'll get lost in my crease. Like, that sounds so weird, but I've got nothing else on my brush, and I'm just trying to, it looks like I'm going to my eyebrow, but I'm really not. I'm just using whatever's left on the brush and blending what I put down. As you can see, it just kind of, and I hope you can see, it just kind of fades into your skin. Okay, so you can darken that up, leave it your preference. Next, we're going to go in to this shade, maybe a mix of this one and this one. I'm gonna do this one first. Coated my brush. See all that? I personally start in the corner. Wherever you start first, wherever you place your brush first is gonna have the most pigment. So that's why on some colors I like to just go ahead and barely dot it around before I start blending. So this I'm gonna keep in my crease. I'm not pulling it as high as I did the other color. I'm gonna get a little bit more. We're darkening the crease for dimension. And forgive me if y'all can see things that I can't see, because this is very hard. Okay, so now that I've laid that second shade down, I'm going back to my first brush and just tapping a little bit of the first shade just to blend. Seamlessly. Okay. With that same second brush, that second shade I was talking about, because we're gonna use this one, just a very little bit of it to darken up your edges, but I'm gonna use that color right there. And I'm gonna do the same thing I just did in the crease with my last color. And this color is called Spanked. This color is called Lace. And this one is called Tickle. The slightest amount of Spanked. Okay, now I'm gonna go with this flat brush only because it's easier to pack, and I'll be packing on Love Bite. This very dark, and be very careful with dark colors. You can ruin your whole look. So what I'm gonna do is keep it on the outer V of my eye. And I've got off the majority. I like to just lay down the foundation of where I'll put it. It's so hard looking in the camera. I'm gonna go in with that very first shade Lace, just to add that color back. I feel like it got lost in the mix of everything else. And it doesn't matter how far you bring down the colors because it's going to be eliminated in a second anyways. Okay, now that I am happy with the color consistency or the darkness on this eye, I'm going to go ahead and do this to save some time. Okay, so now we're gonna cut the crease. I don't do this on every look, but I mean, it does make it look nice. And for instance, brown-eyed people, to me, it just looks better when your lid is actually lighter, so it doesn't just drown your eyes out. But people with blue eyes or lighter eyes, I mean, I think it's pretty for their lids to have color on it because their eyes are the lighter part of the two. So what I'm gonna cut my crease with today is P. Louise Base in the shade 2. Just squirt it on the back of my hand. And I'm just gonna use a very flat, thin brush. It helps you make a straight line. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna follow this line. And I'm not going all the way to the corner today because I'm doing the outer corner darker. But I'm going about to right here. But I'll show you an easy way to cut your crease, just in case. I don't want you getting stressed out. Okay, so what you can do, took some on my brush. I'm going to take it, put it on your eye, look up to the ceiling. And it kind of gives you a road map right there. I start at the corner. Now that I've gotten to this step, looks pretty clean to me, good enough. I'm going to just tap on the very edge right there to make it blend, or we're gonna do like a gradient effect. Once you get it a little, yes, it's gonna be tacky, but it's good to put eyeshadow or glitter or anything over a tacky substance. It holds better and it gives you a lot more pigment. Okay, so I'm gonna take that second brush and grab the middle or second colors, basically the color before the dark color. And I'm just going to barely etch out the very edge right there. Lightly. Remember, the further away that you're holding your brush, the lighter your grip will be. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I'm gonna take my first brush, you don't have to do this, but I'm just gonna barely tap into lace, and I'm just gonna place it in the middle, kind of. Like that. Now I'm gonna do the other eye off camera to save time. We're not quite finished with the eyeshadow itself. We still have to do the lower lash line. But lastly, what I'm doing here to brighten up the inner corner, on top of that, I'm gonna put this white called Bear. You can go ahead and do your liner, lashes, mascara, whatever you want to do. But I'm going to take it a step further, and we're going to put a little bit of glitter on there, because who doesn't like glitter? And if you've ever seen me at just a regular place and I have on glitter, and you're like, why is she trying to look so dressed up? I'm not. It's just as easy to put a swipe of glitter on as it was the last swipe of eyeshadow. And it just makes me happy. Really does. Like, glitter makes me very happy. So today, I'm gonna be using the Stila. We're gonna be using Gold Goddess. And I'm gonna go straight from the applicator to my eye. Now I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Clay Pot eyeliner. I'm gonna use a very thin brush. Always, of course, do your eyeliner to your preference, but don't be scared to try anything new. Okay, so you can definitely leave it here. But I'm gonna throw on a pair of lashes. thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, please remember to give it a big thumbs up, and hope you all are doing well. Let me know what you guys would like to see next.